What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dream Daddy. It's been a while.
Don't you sound oh so excited.
Oh, I'm just giddy. So, last episode we finished our date with Matt, and we're going to try and start and end episodes with full dates now to make this a little more streamlined.
Yeah, so we're not just cutting it in the middle of a date and then coming back and having people go, what the fuck is going on?
So, we talked before we started the recording, and we decided we're going to go see Goth Dad. Hi, Goth Dad. Damien Blood March. Hi, Goth Dad. How are you, Goth Dad? Why is this
We
taking
probably
so long
should
to
have
load?
read through his thing again briefly before we clicked that
Oh, like read through his...
little bio, because it gives us hints of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Also, it's taking forever to load. What is going on?
No idea.
There we go. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page, I still hate that so much, and type out a message. Well, I need to see this picture. He's holding something. Hey, dude, don't call him dude. You seem cool. We should hang out sometime. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally
Watch it
dings.
be 3 words.
I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Oh, whoa, there's more. Oh my god, stop. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu, yours humbled, Damien Bloodmarch. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda! Can you help me with something?
Ugh. Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples.
Ew! Oh, no! No, can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda, and she squints at Damien's message. I assumed we were on a phone. I just don't understand net speak. This is super not net speak.
No.
Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? It's maybe how the goth kids communicate with each other.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Right.
This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying LOL and LMAO, or whatever, and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s.
So what do I do?
Where's your pen and quill?
Oh boy, let me go find my pigeons. What?
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball?
Debutante ball, indeed. Okay, now I know you're messing with me.
Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land.
Oh, Jesus. She's giving him so much shit.
Or our dowry. Or...
So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
Like, the first 5 pages. I never read a review of the movie. Still got a B, though.
Great, so what do I say to Damien?
I got this.
Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Oh
God
boy.
in heaven.
Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. Wow. Jesus Christ. Where's Lurch?
Read the things.
I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor? Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. There's like a big lion head on the door, and you gotta... I pull the large, ornately carved... okay, it's a bat's head. Fine, of course it is. And bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. Great. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. ... It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Oh dear. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Honestly, I kind of like what's going on back here.
You would like the skulls.
Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Mitre, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Are all of his noises just random versions of
Seems like it.
Well, it's better than Hugo. Okay. Hugo's fucking bothered me. Because they all sounded like they were in a closet. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling.
Which is why you're carrying a candle holder.
Right. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and black parade posters. Well... Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? Sure they did. Why not? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward. There's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish.
Oh.
And this is the library. And your butterfly collection. Okay. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room.
I would be.
Look out the window, look at the butterflies, pick up a book. That's enough of the tour. Don't say that.
No.
That'll be, I think if it's the library, so I think he wants to look at the books.
Yeah.
Haha! Correct answers, I win. I know how to seduce Goth Dad. You know, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. Well, that's what they say about everything else now.
Yep.
So, I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against... Oh god, he's got fan fiction! Oh no!
Read it, read it.
I'll shut up. Naruto struggles against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Ninja pants? Alright.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. He's got a collection of fan fiction in his library. Oh my god.
He printed out fan fiction and bound it in books.
Oh boy. That's a rare book from my private collection. Yeah, private collection.
Rare book.
Gotcha. So we just look at everything.
Yep.
Alright, I'll look out the window. Let me be all majestic and shit. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Of course he is.
Of course he is.
Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now.
Damn.
Damn.
Ah.
Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? I don't think that was true.
Yeah, it sounds a little inflated.
Wait, really?
Oh.
No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke.
Let's look at the butterflies.
Hi, butterflies. So, are you just super easy? What's the deal?
Or he just likes the...
He likes me actually looking at his shit.
Mm-hmm.
I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm good on that. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful, tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this.
Oh.
Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that a working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served. Oh. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of Goths in Maple Bay? Don't say that.
No.
I like your cape. Let's say your home is
It was really impressive,
because
yeah.
he seems super proud of all of his renovations.
Yes.
We got eggplants!
Whoa!
It seems... It honestly makes me a little mad that eggplants are the, hey, you did it! Because I'm like, oh boy, penis jokes. It seems like you've really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you.
Huh.
No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kinda jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Oh.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city?
To see a marching band.
Oh, boy. I knew that's where they were going with that joke. Sorry? Haha. Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You serious? Of course. But it's... You know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously?
Oh.
I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and I try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals and I try to live a life that strictly aligns
And
with
to try to live a life.
Oh, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. Yeah, because you'd get sick all the time. I don't understand how people live to be old age at all during those times. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated.
Word jumbles!
Word jumbles!
Yay!
There we go. The, written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and, I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden! It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plant it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous, bright orange flower off a vine. Lilium bulbiferum. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze! Thou art the tightest.
3 cheers for sweet revenge.
Is that what it means?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you on that because you know more about flowers than me. 3 cheers for...
Orange lily means hatred.
Hooray!
So revenge, hatred.
But my loins are ablaze!
No.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay, you were right.
Yay!
Huh.
Oh.
The orange lily is actually a symbolic of pure hatred.
Told you.
Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Oh, shit. I actually do like sunflowers.
Sunflowers.
Well, this is just a personal thing, so I doubt this really affects him much. Snapdragons are dumb. Honestly, I grew up with honeysuckles.
I grew up eating honeysuckles.
Me too. They smell really good. And then you can eat the tiniest little drop of nectar when you pull the stem out.
Yep.
Oh, hey, cool. He likes honeysuckles too. Yay! I actually grew up with those because I grew up in the South where they are fucking everywhere. And they just grow
we had
wild.
a huge-ass vine of them at the house that I grew up when I was a kid, so we used to pull them off and smell them and then suck the nectar out of them because they were delicious.
Yep. We had red and orange ones where I grew up, and they were just wild. They, took over the fence.
Yeah, same.
I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh.
Ooh.
A bouquet from Damien. Mm. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I kind of like Damien. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. I thought that was my phone going off for a second. I was like, that's not
Mine's
my ringtone.
not even in the room, so it wouldn't be mine.
Huh.
Oh, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone.
He
Damien-
did say he likes his modern conveniences.
Right. He likes modern conveniences. He just likes aesthetic from that age, which I can appreciate. Go for it.
Oh.
Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I'd put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh, hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that guard.
Oh my god. Oh.
Quickly.
Fucking A. That's
the head.
That's the head. No, get that off. What is this? That's it. That's correct. Dude, there you go.
Yep.
That looks right. No? This? Oh, yeah. No, god damn it. Come on, I can do this.
Flip it around. There.
That-
Unless that goes below it, but it doesn't look like it'd go below it.
No,
It definitely looks like it'd go on top. No?
This isn't the head, it's...
No. It's like the back, but maybe you weren't quite right. There we go.
It just
Quick,
had to-
head!
It just had to be sitting the right way.
Oh.
Alright. Our secret. No one knows. Shh.
Oopsies.
No one knows I broke shit. Whew, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Jesus! My ears, though. My sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have... Well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh, no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Oh boy, oh, hi, Hugo. How are you? He just gets all the shit students, I think. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien. Oh, that's right, I gave him like a super British accent. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. He's got, like, puffy cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, whatever it is doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the my kids are in trouble rodeo. What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. It's probably like some ridiculous graffiti. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler, and at least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Oh boy, he's hanging out with Hugo's kid. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Oh, they were fighting, I bet. Thanks for coming. Here, you can be a teacher.
Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this.
I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me.
Oh my.
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. He was trying to Count of Amontillado?
You're thinking Monte Cristo, and actually you're thinking Telltale Heart.
No, building a brick wall around them. That's a cast of Amontillado. Yeah, that's it. I'm right. Don't worry. Shut up, Java. Oh god, I clicked out of the game. What happened? Okay, we're okay. I was just trying to build a... Yeah. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, wait a second. Lucien, did you try to... Ha-ha! Did you try to cask of Amontillado, Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him, What's cask of Amontillado? It's a classical Edgar Allan Poe short where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. I'm just surprised I remembered it. I feel smart. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually gonna leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for 20 minutes because he's an idiot. Then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off.
I'm surprised he knows the word maniacally. I mean, granted, Hugo is his dad, but...
Ernest, 20 minutes! Dad?
Whoa.
It took you 20 minutes! Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story?
No.
I read the first 5 pages, then read a review of the movie.
Huh?
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie! Yeah, there is. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. Just group facepalm. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here.
Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week.
Ooh? Ernest and Lucien high five. Oh, Jesus. They're these kinds of kids.
Mm-hmm.
The kind that I would just take my belt off. Just, alright, come here. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs.
Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too.
Thank you for your meditation. Mediation.
Mm-hmm.
Not meditation. Wow. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucien, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin to the drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. He does. He gets puffy cheeks when he's mad. It's semi-adorable. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too.
Huh.
Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Well, Lucian's kind of a shit kid. I think he's used to it by now.
More than likely. Which probably just makes Lucien want to rebel even more.
Lucian's like, God damn it, you're not reacting, Dad. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian, okay, so he appreciates the not freaking out, I guess. I figured it was what you were saying. Lucian continues to stare out the window. Love you too. Aww. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. I'm surprised we didn't hear any shit from Ernest. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
Oh.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. In all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. He's got masonry in his future. Woohoo!
Huh.
There is that, yes. He's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. I like that answer.
Yeah.
You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any flavors. Wow. I get that from you.
I know you do.
It rarely does. You're a good dad. Yay, eggplants! Yay, eggplants. God damn it. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure.
With all those eggplants.
Shut up. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Oh.
I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her.
Yo.
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
What the fuck does that even mean? Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both with their heads touching the low ceiling.
I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom.
But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. No.
I am not pooping outside, Greg!
Why don't they just get a regular-sized house?
I don't know.
Huh?
How'd afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucien since he tried to...
He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right?
How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me?
Lucien live streamed the entire thing.
Because of course he did! But still, 20 minutes? This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. The Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company and surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I dig his style.
You know what? Me too. You know what? Me too. Damien's my favorite so far.
Yay!
Yay! Amontillado. I think this is all arbitrary.
I think so.
Wow. My stars, this... Never in a million moons have I had a date such as exquisite as this one.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
All right. And with that, we have
Welcome.
completed another
You
date.
got
We're
dads.
back at Dad Book, and this is where we're going to end this episode. So until next time, everybody, see ya!
Wow!
Dream